Okay, so I know y'all have been waiting forever for this, for the video for me to show you how I edge finish my rugs. And I appreciate your patience. You know, I'm not good with planning time, that's for sure. And I think I've got a lot more time to do things than I actually do. So, and I hope everybody can see this. I don't have the best setup this morning. I got lighting and everything already, and then discovered that my tripod is broken, and it's just one of those little Five Below finds that I found. You get what you pay for. So anyway, but hopefully we can get through it with this, and after I watch the video, if it's just not good, then I'll have to go get a better tripod and do this. So anyway, what I've got here is just I just did a little piece just for the sake of showing you guys just a sample, because I finished all my rugs, and after I show you guys how to edge finish, I'll pull it out and I'll definitely make this one bigger in the future, but I have to get on with commissions. So what I'm going to do with this video, this piece right here, is to show you how to edge finish it. And basically it's I call it a reverse single crochet. I think it's also referred to as a crab stitch. It's probably got lots of other names. I don't know. To me, it's just a basic reverse single crochet. It can be challenging, and of course the more strands you're working with, the more challenging it's going to be. But I'm a believer in a little bit of extra effort with most things is going to make it that much better. And with the rugs, what it'll do is it'll actually help stabilize it and keep it from rolling, because you know when you lay these down, even with the count perfect, you can see mine's flat, they'll still have a tendency to roll on the edges. If you put this reverse single crochet on it, it's not going to roll, and it also gives it a nice finished look. I'm anal about that. I like my pieces to look like they're finished, whether it be clothing, my rugs, washcloths, what have you. I'm kind of anal about borders and it being finished. It doesn't look like I just got tired of it and stopped. So with that being said, I have my usual about 12 strands. I've even got a actually thick piece of alpaca in here, but it stretches. I'm not sure, but this would be the equivalent of about 12 strands of number 4. The rugs, I would say about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick. Okay, so this is challenging, but so worth it. And you know, if you're getting in shape for spring coming up, swimsuit weather, whatever, you do get a little workout with it, at least in your upper body. So some people might have to stop and take a break. I occasionally do. And again, I went on a rug making marathon this past weekend. I got my little blister on my finger, or chafe, not really a blister. So okay, let's get on with this. So for the sake, say this is a finished rug, and I'm going to put water on it, and I hope everybody can see. So what I like to do before I start is pull a slip stitch through in the next single crochet. Kind of evens it up a little bit, and then I go back into my next, we're going to start working backwards. Your yarn is going to twist. That's what gives it that nice border. And by all means, there may be a simpler way to do this and get this effect. I don't know. This is just the way I do it. There's so many new techniques now that I'm not familiar with, and some I am, but still I prefer to do it old school because it's easier for me. So anyway, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the single crochet to the right. I'm going to be working backwards, and it's just reverse single crochet is what it is. Got that, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult to pull it through with those pieces being twisted. I hope you saw that. See how you get that nice little twist up there? It puts like a, for lack of a better word, I'm going to say like a little rope finish on it. For those of you who have seen up closes of my rugs, this is how the edges, whoops, I've just got my stuff thrown up here. I'm not disorganized at all this morning, but I really wanted to get this done because I've been holding you guys off for so long. But you can see how it's putting that nice border on there. That nice rope border, and it looks done. Looks finished. Okay, can you see how that's coming out? So that's what I do all the way around. And then when I get to the last one, and what I'll do is probably turn this, I'll just shut this video off for a minute while I work around, and then I'll show you how to just go in that last one. Doesn't take rocket science, but anyway, that's how you get started on that. I'll show you a couple more stitches, and it is challenging, but again, I think it's so worth it compared to just laying a rug down with this finish, which many people do, and they look fine, but it's not good enough for me. So I just think that makes the world. And you can see how it's stabilizing it, and see how it's stretching it out a little bit, blocking it. It's kind of self-blocking it, if you want to put it that way. So all right, I'm gonna work around. I'm gonna stop the video and work around, and then I'll come back and show you how I tie it into there. Just one more stitch I'll do for you real quick. So, and I hope everybody can see this. I sure don't want to have to go back and do this again, but I will. It is awkward, and you do want to keep your thread taut, because you want that nice and tight around there. Okay, see that? And I got that. I'm just gonna pick that up and work through it. I'm gonna show you guys too how to take care of pieces like that if they're hanging when you miss them, but let's get past the border part first. All right, so I'm gonna finish this and I'll be back in just a sec.